Hey guys, it's Andrew Esquivel here, and I just got out of surgery, and I'm making this video to let everyone else know what the surgery is like. I just got my wisdom teeth taken out not more than 5 hours ago. Maybe a little more than 5 hours ago. Just same day, just only a few hours after the surgery. So, as many of you who are like 18, 19, around that age, it's going to be around the time you get your wisdom teeth taken out. This generally has to be done because, many centuries ago or even thousands of years ago, right, our jaws were different. I mean, we've obviously evolved a little bit. Our jaws used to be a different shape to accommodate the wisdom teeth, but over the years of evolution, we've lost that extra space for the wisdom teeth, so we have to get them taken out. And when you become an adult around 18, 19 years old, this is when you normally have it done because it becomes impacted or something like that, and it starts to hurt. So I'm going to give you a rundown of basically what happens. Obviously, you can see me. I'm right here. I'm fine. It's not that bad, okay? I mean, yeah, 20, 30 years ago, it was a kind of painful procedure, but nowadays, there's nothing to worry about, and this is how it all works, okay? So, before you go to the surgery, they take an x-ray of your head, a complete panoramic x-ray, so they can see what's wrong, and if they say, yeah, it's about time to do it, they have to do a schedule an appointment to get it taken out. And they give you a few medications you need to fill before you get your teeth taken out. The first one is going to be amoxicillin. This is going to be your antibiotic. You start taking this 3 times a day. The day before your surgery is when you start taking it for precautionary measures. Make sure they kick in before you do surgery. Obviously, bacterial infections will be a bad thing. And then they also give you like hydrocodone or Vicodin, something like that. And this is obviously for the pain because, it's surgery. It's going to be a little painful. It's not that bad, though. So this is what they do, okay? They sit you in the chair. They hook a bunch of little things up to you to monitor your body, make sure you're okay. They don't put like a mask over you and tell you to count to 10. They don't do that. What they do is they put an IV drip in you. They put the IV drip right here for me because my veins are easier to get to here. Most people will have it around here. And what the IV drip essentially does is it's this liquid, goes into your body, it makes you sleepy, but it doesn't knock you out. They don't fully inoculate you, okay? Unless you go to a hospital and do it, then they may actually do that. But as an orthopedic surgeon, it puts you in this state where you're conscious, but you're kind of tired, and it's like, basically, you just don't care what happens, like a blissful, ignorant kind of state, where you're just like, and the reason they do that is because they give you instructions every once in a while, and you can respond to them. You'll be able to do what they say, and during this period you don't feel any pain because they're pumping pain medication through you as well. So they take your teeth out and they stitch up the little areas of the teeth and they stop the inoculation kind of thing medication. You wake up and you're kind of going to be like, I guess for lack of better words, you're going to be high. Okay, everything's going to be like, what? Right? So, I mean, your muscles are going to be weird, okay, because that's just how the medication works. The feeling you get after you work out, your muscles just don't work the day after. It's kind of it'll be like that. So, because of that, you cannot drive for the next 48 hours because you'll still be recovering from the medication. You will need someone to help you walk around for a little bit for the first few hours. After that, you should be fine. And there's a number of rules that you need to follow so you don't screw up the healing process. The common one is, don't smoke and don't drink through a straw. The reason why that is the sucking action for those kind of things. The change in pressure will pull on your stitches. And if you pull too hard, you'll rip your stitches out and you'll start bleeding really bad. And it'll increase the amount of time you have to wait before you're fully healed. Now, after you're done with the surgery, they're going to give you these gauze pads. Okay? And these are very important because you just had surgery in your mouth, okay? When you damage something in your mouth, it takes a little while to recover. So you get these. They're gauze pads, like I said before, and you take 2 gauze pads, you put them in your mouth, right? And you just clamp down slightly, and you change it every 20 minutes because it's going to be filled up with blood. And, excuse me here for a moment. Okay, so what I just did, do not do. And here's why. It's a little gross, but yes, there's a lot of blood. So you want the blood to clot, which is why you're using the gauze pads. Now the reason I just did that is because ever since I had my tonsils taken out, I've had mucosal issues in my sinus areas. So I still have that to deal with. The amoxicillin helps a little bit. And doing what I just did, I can feel my area. I had all 4 taken out at the same time, all 4 of my wisdom, 2 top, 2 bottom. So I can feel the stitches kind of hurting a little bit from doing that. So, you know, word from the wise, be very careful. The bleeding will be pretty profuse for the first day or 2. Make sure you have plenty of gauze pads because you will run out. Big tip. Your jaws areas over here, they're going to swell up and they're going to hurt. Get an ice pack. An ice pack will make that pain go away pretty damn quickly. Okay, so keep that in mind. Make sure you have an ice pack ready. And I can feel my stitch area hurting a little bit, which means, you know, it's probably bleeding a little because of what I just did. So I take 2 gauze pads, right? And it's really simple. Okay, take a gauze pad, fold it up like this. You don't need it any wider than that. Put it in your mouth. Don't bite down hard, just enough to keep it in place. And you do the same thing with the other side. And essentially you're going to be doing this for a while. Just until the blood clots eventually and the wound starts to heal up. Now, as you can tell, this is only like 6-7 hours after my surgery, okay? I'm doing fine. Most people do. It's not a big deal. So, with that being said, just keep all this in mind and you'll be fine. It doesn't hurt that bad, so everyone has to get it done eventually, so just get it over with. Hope this was helpful, guys, and be safe. Don't drive. Make sure you have someone help you, and you'll be good.